Have you heard of Robbie Robinson? He's pushing 80 years old and is still in tremendous shape.
Still crushing it, still doing it, still showing us what's up. The legend, Robbie Robinson, the Black Prince. Look at you, dog. Look at you. Get in here, baby.
Early years. Robinson was born in Damascus, Georgia, and raised in Tallahassee, Florida. His mother was illiterate, and his father was a bootlegger who later abandoned his 14 children. Robinson attended Florida A&M University, where he competed in both football and track and field. While training for those sports, he noticed his body's great responsiveness to weight training, which motivated him to enter his first bodybuilding competition. After competing in more than 300 amateur competitions, Robinson turned professional in 1975. By that year, he was married and had 3 children. His career. He was the first winner of Night of the Champions 1979 and the Master Mr. Olympia 1994, where he beat the Hulk, also known as Lou Ferrigno. Now living in Venice, California, Robinson probably holds the record for the longest bodybuilding career. His battle against steroids and corruption in the bodybuilding industry has made him an outsider, earning him the title of Bad Boy of Bodybuilding. Because he started in a lighter class, he never competed against Arnold Schwarzenegger. There are 2 classes, lighter weight and heavyweight, until 1979.
Let him hit a double bicep shot for this lady here. Hit it quickly. Hit a double bicep shot. Come on now. Hit 3 shots. All right.
Robbie Robinson didn't just survive the golden era of bodybuilding. He walked straight through its smoke and mirrors. In a rare and revealing interview, he opens up about the making of pumping iron and what fans never saw: favoritism, backroom deals, and a whole lot of scripted drama. According to Robbie, Arnold was paid $50,000 to compete, while the rest of the cast got handed fake contracts and pocket change. Even worse, one of the judges was also the film's scriptwriter. Robinson, a legitimate threat to Arnold's crown, says his presence as a black bodybuilder was seen as a distraction, and scenes highlighting his physique or charisma were either cut or suppressed. Told not to flex, he flexed anyway.
There's a scene where even Joe Weider says, "Hey Arnold, don't you think that Robbie Robinson can beat you?"
Don't you think that anybody else has a chance to beat you like Robbie Robinson?
No, come on, Joe.
All of a sudden, this black guy's coming in here now, and there's a whole nother different kind of attention. And he didn't like that. He knew that Joe Weider appreciated my physique more. Kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Here's why Arnold has to win 1975. Arnold's paid $50K to appear in the movie. Charles Gaines, the writer of the book and the script of the movie, he was a judge.
Who you think he gonna vote for?
Because in a game that was never meant to be fair, Robbie still made himself impossible to ignore. He also appeared in a 1989 TV documentary, in the 1997 documentary Stand Tall, and, uncredited, in the 1976 film comedy Stay Hungry. A Brush with Death. Robinson's first encounter with steroids was about 2 weeks before Mr. World in 1979. He remembered taking a shot, walking home, and collapsing at the door. His lady friend dragged him into the house. He collapsed due to blood pressure issues associated with steroids, exacerbated by his sickle cell condition. His friend managed to save his life by dragging him to the bathtub and applying cold water. He went on to win Mr. World 2 weeks later, which he described as madness.
The first shot I took of a drug, as I say, I walked from Gold's Gym right down the street here, back to my apartment right on the corner in Venice. And by the time I got in my door, I collapsed.
The contract. When he came to Los Angeles in 1979 from Florida, he was denied a professional contract. By the 80s, he'd moved to Europe, where he spent most of his career. He found success there, working in exhibitions and seminars, and eventually buying a home in Holland. He described life as a mix of good and bad, emphasizing the need to create one's path. The comeback. He came back in 1994 for the Masters Mr. Olympia. He was standing on stage, and they announced, The first Masters Mr. Olympia winner in 1994 was Robbie Robinson. Everything seemed very remarkable until he remembered all the obscenities he was called. He remembered hearing all the fans, and everybody booed. After the judging, after the show was over, they normally had a big banquet, and that night there was no banquet. There was no party. There was nothing. That hit him hard, and he was talking about the auditorium was packed, thousands of people screaming and yelling, for Lou. And you also know how much everyone loved Lou, so you can imagine the scene that Robbie had to endure. If you think this is his most painful moment, it's not. It's still not as painful as the tragic twist in his life. Double lifetime ban. The Wider brothers didn't like what the Black Prince said about the bodybuilding industry. Things got worse when Robinson mentioned that no black bodybuilder ever got a contract with the Wider organization. Because of this, they took action against Robinson. They banned him from the IFBB for life, not just once, but twice. The Federation wanted to show others what could happen if they spoke out against them. Robinson couldn't compete in the IFBB anymore. Closing a dark chapter in the life of a legend, a staple figure at Gold's Gym. Let's delve into his nutrition and training secrets. Training. Robbie Robinson's training regimen reflects a traditional approach to bodybuilding, emphasizing fundamental exercises for optimal outcomes. His routine follows a 2-week cycle, alternating between intense and light sessions, with a particular focus on muscle tension during heavy training weeks. During heavy weeks, Robinson adheres to a highly structured routine, emphasizing pausing at the peak of each repetition to maximize muscle tension. Conversely, light weeks are less regimented, with Robinson aiming to stimulate the muscles and achieve a satisfying pump.
Press a movement, I try to lock my wrist, keep this arm parallel, so that way I'm pushing with the elbow. As you say, bone density.
Bone density.
I'm creating that bone density.
These are the little things you guys might not notice.
Oh, there's the little things. The wrists are locked, the arm is parallel. I lift my chest up, I press into the floor. I slowly lower that weight, slowly lower that weight, slowly lower that weight, just to the top of my chest.
For instance, in a typical heavy week, Robinson's training split covers different muscle groups on consecutive days, incorporating exercises such as inclined barbell presses, flat dumbbell presses, and chin-ups for chest and back, along with various shoulder, arm, and leg exercises on subsequent days. In contrast, during light weeks, Robinson adopts a more flexible approach, focusing on achieving a pump through individual exercises, supersets or giant sets, targeting muscle fibers from various angles to promote maximum development. I also frequently apply this method to my training. What do you think about this training approach? Comment below. Nutrition. When it comes to nutrition, Robinson emphasizes the importance of whole, natural foods, advocating for samples like beef, chicken, fish, and a variety of complex carbohydrates and fibrous carbs. He also stresses the significance of supplementation, particularly for aging athletes, to support recovery and overall well-being.
Eggs. There's one of the biggest protein foods that an athlete or a bodybuilder should be eggs. Eggs is like the center of my eating. First thing in the morning, I'm basically having probably about 7 or 8 of these eggs every morning, along with a half a cup of oatmeal, a tablespoon of cashew butter, say a glass of 16 ounces of water, or herbal mate tea. As the day go on, I'm also into the fact where I'm actually steaming substances and veggies together like broccoli. And I'm also in the process of where I use like potatoes, which is orange yam, to prepare for a competition, help my body absorb and digest food.
Supplement. Robinson's supplement stack includes testo fuel, creatine monohydrate, glutamine, branch-chain amino acids, flaxseed oil, calcium, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, glutathione, and essential fatty acids, which he has meticulously curated over the years based on his research and personal experience. Post-retirement. Robinson occasionally experiences sickle cell crises, which often occur during contest preparations and played a role in his decision to retire from professional bodybuilding after a 27-year career at 55. Since then, he has remained active as a personal trainer, coach, artist, and actor. In 2013, he published his autobiography, The Black Prince. Robinson has been an outspoken opponent of steroid use in bodybuilding since retiring in 2001, citing its detrimental impact on the sport's aesthetics and artistry. Despite being 77 years old, Robinson maintains a rigorous gym routine, with bodybuilding legend Mike O'Hearn often cheering him on during their workouts together. O'Hearn frequently shares videos of Robinson's impressive workouts on Instagram, inspiring others to never stop and marking him as a role model. I'm still alive. Rumors of Robby Robinson's death started swirling online, and the bodybuilding world braced for bad news, until the man himself popped up on camera, ripped, relaxed, and very much alive. With that signature calm fire, Robby shut it all down, saying he's not only fine, but still training hard and leading his upcoming master class. At nearly 80, he's survived everything from Hollywood gym wars to bizarre hormone scandals, and now, apparently, social media killing him off too. Not bad for someone who's died so many times, it ain't even funny.
Rick Valenti posted it. I don't know how he got the information. He posted on his Facebook. Next thing you know, everybody's sharing it. It's on every bodybuilding Facebook group, so we gotta shut it down. Today is March 14th, okay?
Yeah.
2025. Robby's fine, and he just trained what? What did you train?
Catching back, killing it.
Robby, how you doing? Are you alive?
I'm alive. I'm in awesome shape. I'm looking forward to working with other people that come to my master's class. I want my master's class to be